welcome to DayZ. This is King Ace, and we are here in Chinaris on Phantoms of the Pine PvE / no raid server. It's a friendly server. It's one that I've been on for quite a while now. Quite established on this server. I mean, go with the server owner. He's a real cool guy. I've explained a lot of this on my previous videos. This is episode 10. We are going to be going around to our many bases. We can now have many bases, not just a couple. And we're going to be raising the flags up on any flags that we see down. I mean, there's some here at main HQ. Right now we are here at main HQ. That's what we call the main HQ. This is where everything centers for us. I will show you on the map where we are. Okay, here is you see my mouse pointer, and here is Svetlo, and we are north of Svetlo, Bella Poliana. That is our main HQ. This here area where I'm at is my base, the garage, my house, my son's base. I love Pink 1420, my girlfriend's base. Whitefire Dragon, his base is over here. And David's base is over here, Vedrex. We will be going around to all of my other bases. We have a base right here at the archway on this bridge, the railroad tracks, the archway base. Fun fact is I'm still looking to give away that base for free. If anybody wants to come and join us on this server, I'll be giving away this base for free. All you gotta do is message me, either me or LovePink1420, and ask for the lock code. And if I currently have not given the base away already, I will give you the lock code, and you can go there, change the lock numbers, make the base however you want to make it from there on. We will be going there to raise the flag up. Then if you come down the road a bit, you've got Novo. We call this City Novo. This is the industrial area where right here we have our industrial base, aka Clogaz, as my son has named it Clogaz. Destiny Raven 1420, he named it Clogaz, which is the pronunciation of the building that is located there. This is our industrial base, and it's also where we have our car dealership. There's not many cars left. We are currently out of trucks, but anybody needs a car, we will offer them for trade. What I'm mostly looking for is large tents or canopy tents, or I might even consider some car tents, but I'm really not looking for too many more car tents, and I'll show you why later on in the video. If you keep coming down this here main road, okay, you leave Novo over here. This is the end of the city. There's a dam right here. We have a base right here that is known as Refuge Dam, and we call it Refuge Dam because we have a flag up there with the Refuge flag posted up there, so I decided to call that the Refuge Dam. Also, great fishing location. I'm going to supply it with fishing supplies, which reminds me, I gotta remember to do that before I leave. Just grab my fishing supplies since I'm heading down this way. So yeah, so then you leave Refuge Dam and you keep coming down this way, down the main road here, down the main road. and you make your way into Sevogorod. Sevogorod, here's the school, where Sevogorod School is, where we had many bases at before. But across from the school, we have the Elite Towers. We call this the Elite Towers, where I have a base built here, and there's a bridge going from one tower to the other. Custom bridge design myself. I'll show you all about my different designs on bridges. So that's another base that we'll be hitting up. Come on further down the line, and you can either come down this way or you can come up this way. I usually traverse this way to get out of Sevogorod. Keep coming down here. There's a military checkpoint. Keep going past that. There's this little dirt road right down here where these 4 houses are. Well, this house right here in particular is where we have another base, the house base, the house by the tracks, or aka Wolf Lodge, because it is in wolf territory. So then you head down this dirt road and hop onto the railroad tracks from here, and you take the railroad tracks down the line, okay, till we get to this spot right over here. This is a little bridge, and we built a base there that we call Final Bridge. This is the adventure that we're going to be going on today, to get to Final Bridge, raising up all the flags along the way. Then after we raise up all the flags and I give you a brief tour of all the bases, we'll be heading back down the railroad tracks again, and we can even just stay on the railroad tracks, because it could be easier just to traverse on the railroad tracks till we get back up to main HQ. So yeah, traverse all the way back on the railroad tracks. Okay, I know it's a long journey, but we're gonna have to come back to main HQ, and from here I'm gonna pick up my truck, and I'm going to be taking the truck. Okay, I'll be taking the truck to our next spot on the list, because that's not all of our bases. So you come down here south, Svetlo, like I said. We're going to be coming all the way down south. Now, we're going to be coming here to the Berezino docks. These Berezino docks is our final, not really our final stop, but is our final base. Well, not our final base, but is our last base that we're gonna be that we haven't showed yet. I haven't showed anything on this one. I don't think I've shown anything on the other spots either. I know I might have shown something on industrial, maybe in a episode before. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I did in the base build. Actually, I think I did show the other bases before in my other video in episode 9. I'm not sure. I haven't really. It's been a while since I've been on a live stream, but this is all new. It's a big surprise here that I've been working on, and it's not even finished yet. And we'll get into that stuff soon enough. But yeah, we'll be taking a car, and Dead Guy is with me. He's going to be handling all of my openings and lockings of the locks. And first, we're going to give you a tour around this area. see. Might need to bring the car with us. I'm not sure about the zombie situation. I'll give you a brief tour of my base here. Okay, this is our garage. Okay, where we handle all our vehicle situations and such. I have a gas pump in here. You're probably like, how do you get a gas pump in there? Like I said, I'm good with the server owner. And this is a supply setup for builder supplies. Also hooked up by the server owner. And we have a water pump in here, also hooked up by the server owner. This is my personal car. And we got, you know, the generator in here. It lights up the whole inside. Boom. We also got our battery charger hooked up to it so we can charge batteries up. And in this tent here we have all our car supplies that we need for fixing up cars and such. This right here, this tarp shelter, is my donations. If anybody wants to donate anything, they can come here and drop it off. If they want any of this stuff that's in here, you can come here and you can take it. That's basically what that is. It's basically like my mailbox, things like that. Yeah, my flag is fine. I'm getting a little bit of a lag here. Here we go. Let's go. We got a couple of trucks here. This truck is completely empty. Well, except for 10 planks. Okay, I got 10 planks in there. Woohoo. But anyway, this truck is completely empty. I've got various goods in all of my tents here. And then we've got canopy tents under here, all the different kinds. Don't worry, it is blocked by walls, you know, so you're not really gonna jump over there. There's no raiding, so you're not allowed to really break into people's bases, steal their stuff. That's basically a watchtower, and then I can get up on the roof here and climb over this tent. And I think I have weapons in this tent. I'm not sure what I have in this tent actually. I got a gun and a pitchfork, P1. Yeah. And I've got a couple of sheds here. Sometimes I get good stuff in there. Pitchfork in that one. This is basically my armory. Guns, bullets, grenades, things like that go in here. I will open this up here in a minute. I'll get that guy to open that up in a minute. This is my house. I've got, you know, my various private stuff in my house. It's locked up with a different lock. We won't be going in there. We don't need to really go in there. I have my second car in here, my backup car, which is my Ada. I think it's a white Ada with blue doors. And maybe green hood and trunk, I think. I'm not sure. I'll get that guy here, and I'll get him to go and open up that gate for me. Okay. So now the gate's open. And I'll show you about this. This is a bridge. We have a bridge built. Okay. This is what I call the flat bridge. The flat bridge is a little harder to build. For one, it requires a flat surface all the way across to your next spot. It has to be even. Otherwise, it could be janky. But it's a little more difficult to build because you have to build watchtowers going up to the top level so that you can support them. Once you get the top level built, you can then dismantle the bottom steps. We'll go up inside here. I have it walled off so nobody falls down. You have to be careful because behind that barrel you can get sliced by the barbed wire. It's kind of tricky to get the barbed wire to come up here. So then this is basically the top. As you see, the whole bridge is pretty much flat and flush, like damn near. And then you've got a bridge that goes across here to Deathly Raven's base. I don't want to get stuck by that barbed wire either. I'm not too sure about that side. With his base is cool because you can just walk right over here onto the roof. It's really laggy. But yeah, he's got his base set up. Guess he no longer has a car here. He parks his cars in his garage and in his car tent. Gate's locked. Inside, he's got his stuff inside here. I'm not really gonna mess with too much stuff, but I need that metal wire. I'm taking it. Just need that. Yeah, he's got like these tents here, and then he's got this little shed. You can even peek out this shed and be like, hey, what's up? The problem is that that shed is open. It's impossible to get up these stairs. And then he's got this thing going on over here. You can walk on. Take you to the top. It's really laggy today. What?
7 minutes ago.
God dang it. Just freaking tell me this crap. That freaking ruins everything. It ruins my whole entire freaking plans for the day. Anyway, here's the top. I might have to put a little pause on the live stream. Dang it! Ugh, it really pisses me off. Anyway, this is, I guess this will be a little preview of our live stream coming up later. Yeah, we'll continue this live stream later. I also wanted to start a open party. Okay, so So this live stream right here is just going to be to show you around the HQ. I guess I'll part 2 that for episode 11. Beauty part is. Wait, no, I can't. I can't do that. Never mind. I'm gonna lock this up. Shit, that means I really can't get into doing anything if she's already on her way 8 minutes ago.
She sent a message at like 3:10.
I wonder if there's a way I can, edit the title on my live stream, but I don't think I can. I guess this is going to be like a short little stream here, just a little preview. Let me get up to the top of here. I'm going to show you up here. I built this up. And what I discovered later after I built this up, and this is kind of suck in the future, is that sometimes after a long period of time, these garden plots will disappear. I found out that because some of my garden plots started disappearing in the garden. Or despawning. So like this whole basement area is just going to be effed up. But this is my quad tower, basically. And yeah, you got a good view of our surrounding area. Back there beyond those little trees is Love Pink's base. There's a little base I want to show. That's what I call an archway bridge. Or an arch bridge, using garden plots to build it. I'll show you a grander stage of one of those in the future. And then we have a little Deathly Raven project over there in that vicinity. And then David's base, which I have the combo to because I need the combo to his base because his flag covers the garden. My flag will cover this base right there. That base right there is a guest base, and basically anybody comes on the server, they need any place to store their stuff, or they want to come over to this area, they want to store their stuff, they can store it in there. And then that area right there is our armory. Maybe I can give a tour of that real quick too. Which I'm pretty sure I've given a tour of the armory before. You're wondering why I'm carrying my backpacks that have logs in them. I'm gonna need those logs for later. So I kind of have to carry them with me the whole way. I can't just drop them off and leave them. But yeah, this is the armory put in by Electric Ramen, the server owner. We've got guns and weapons and ammo and food and drinks and bandages and gear, basically. And we keep it tightly locked up, like Fort Knox behind a double gate. We lock that up and we lock this up. Boom, double gate. So you're gonna have to know 2 passwords in order to get in. Passcodes. And in order to get onto the roof, you just climb right up here. And you raise the flag up. I'll raise this flag up while I'm here. So yeah, going down here. Well, there's zombie activity over here, so I don't want to get too close to the zombie activity. But, and Heather's flag needs to be raised too. Maybe Love Pink will join me on this next live stream instead of Dead Guy. I don't know. I mean, I would like that. It could make things easier for me. But yeah, that's Love Pink's base, and then there's Kenny's base over there down White Fire Dragon. There's my buddy Kenny. And you know, White Fire Dragon, aka Kenny, I call him Kenny because I know him in real life. And Vedrex, aka David, I know him in real life too. As for Dead Guy, Dead Guy is controlled by me. Dead Guy is controlled by me. I make him go backwards, jump, make him go forwards, make him duck, get up, lay down on the ground, get all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Pull out your sword. I make him do all that stuff. I make him open up the locks. That's the beauty of having 2 PS4s while you're playing DayZ and you're live streaming, because if you're on a live stream and you unlock one of your locks, well, guess what? Everybody on your live stream is going to know your lock combo. Also, it's just good to have. Also, also another thing, like if you want to travel somewhere when you have 2 PS4s, let's say I wanted to travel somewhere, right? Well, I can get in my car and I can look down the ground, down like this. You know what I mean? And you can't really tell where I'm going, so I can go off somewhere and have Dead Guy drive me. And yeah, this right here is a gate right now, but I don't, under normal circumstances, keep it a gate. What I normally do, I think I put it over here, is I take my pliers and I disconnect the gate. And we can disconnect the gate because when we go on our little tour, we don't want that to be a gate. We want to be able to lock it up properly while we go on our little tour. Yeah, I will hop off this live stream right now. I've got an errand to run apparently. I wasn't expecting that. It's an unexpected errand and I have to run in real life. But I will be back on the live stream as soon as I get back. So just know that. So stay tuned for part 2. I know this is a quick little live stream of a video, but stay tuned for part 2, episode 11. That'll be episode 11. Um, Base tours, flag raising, and more. Part 2. With that said,